bodies of the teenagers lying on the ground. A man as pale as death itself is standing on the footpath. There is strange folds in his skin. It's as though his flesh is the wrong size for his body. You can't see his eyes from here, but you can feel his gaze boring into you. You suddenly feel a sense of deep fear and pray that the terrifying visitor passes by your house. My arrest delivery. Or I mean not. Still not used to that. See how humble abode is on his father's one out here child. Maybe it will suit me just fine. I require a room in your home. You do take in the needy, do you not? I simply must be sure of a few things. Firstly, I have no patience for drunkards or drug dabblers. If there are any troublesome riches like that in your home, you'd better tell me straight away. Secondly, do you have a bug infestation, or are there rats in your walls? I cannot abide pests, our lord's foulest creatures do not agree with my skin. This isn't a hotel. Oh, thank heavens, I would never figured that out had you not informed me yet. I'm simply trying to find out if your hovel is worthy of my humble self. I cannot abide. Is that so much to ask, child? You should leave. That's how it is. Turn away a poor old woman in need. My death will weigh heavy on your soul, child. Our Lord will judge you before the gates of heaven, mark my words. Heat doesn't bother me, I'm just looking for a mindless sickness. But I find some peace in your home. God, it doesn't matter anymore. Are you wondering if I'm not? But I do have a request. I'll ask you later. I'm not sure I can trust you. Take off. You don't have to let me in. I'll leave. I won't beg. I won't bother you longer. Seems a bit low, but it's fine. Looks normal. Is there anyone alive in there? Mind letting me in? Why don't you knock your own door in? Sorry for all the banging, it's just you won't believe what I saw digging that last hole. Logs are dropping like flies lately, but no one's around to bury them. They just leave them where they fall. Sun will basically cremate them all anyway. You see something out there? Sure I did, damn it, I was digging a grave once some fella told it. He's standing there watching me work, I was digging and digging and damn, the shovel had something. But it was a rock when a hand reached up out of the soil. There was a visitor crawling up out of the ground. And that guy, he just laughed. I ran like hell and didn't look back, didn't care, go home, figured it's safer in a crowd. Don't be quick with that door, right? I'm terrified that this might be right behind me. This is scary as bro. Oh my god. Good afternoon, here's the news. The anomalous heat is continuing to rise and the invasion of the visitors has shown no sign of slowing. As such, the government has founded a new organization to address the emerging situation. The Federal Emergency Management Agency, abbreviated as FEMA. FEMA employees can be identified by the yellow hazmat suits and gas masks. Nearly days since their founding, the new agency has already discovered a new way to identify visitors. They're on the fingernails. Specialists say that signs help identify visitors who have crawled out from under the ground. It's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Next up, a crisis report regarding a pale maniac who first lands. Terminal terror and suffering and all because of the visitors. We're in our hour of need. Just as our cries were about to be left unanswered, FEMA has come to our aid. These brave heroes from the Federal Emergency Management Agency are protecting us from the visit invasion. So far, the agency has identified over 27,000 dangerous anomalies. Remember, you can help the agency by informing them about any suspicious activity around you. To do so, just hand suspects a notice slip to have them visit FEMA. And if you ever start to wonder whether you might be a visitor, call our hotline on 00451. Help us help you, support FEMA, and join the fight against the visitors. If only it was a little warm. Keeping the jacket on. Oh, do you want to check? Let me shoot. Bro. Cut. Oh my god. You see a group of armed soldiers outside the window. Apparently it's a small squad that was sent here from the city to provide security for employees. Maybe they want to track down that creepy visitor. Well. The door nice and sturdy. Never know what might happen up to it. You understand? I don't need anything from you. So, you're alone. No, I'm not alone. It's a lucky day. You and someone whispering inside. Who knows, maybe they'll be in a few days. Hey, hello, I guess this is this like your place at me, your house? I'm sick of hiding in Mason's cave myself, and I'll probably forget what to talk to you. Not that you care. What are you doing hiding out in the basement? Traveling is almost impossible. I'll find the answer. But I'm broke, so it's either making deals for a room or sneaking into Mason's. Sometimes you just run into jerks. Oh. So try anything creepy and I'll punch you for you. Well, you even got a carpet, so whatever. So we'll meet again. I remember things were a bit different last time we crossed, but last year we ran alive. It's a strange thing, I don't know how to explain. I can start our conversation with a motivation. Tell my fortune by choosing a path in this book. Where should I open to? It soon shall speak, but none will. Goodness me, how shocking much of a surprise to hear that now. Do you really believe that? Not entirely. I'd read it more as a form of advice, lest you forget it undone, or perhaps a call to while I was considering its deep meaning, a message flashed into my mind. When the cat's eyes met yours, he shuddered and sighed. I can't say why just yet, but that should make things easier for you. Now I'm going to have a nice long ponder about the selection you chose for me. Someone's gonna die today. There's a small group of human employees standing by a neighbor's house. You wonder what they're talking about. Maybe they're taking soil samples or looking for somewhere to set up a base. The charred husks of teenagers' bodies are lying on the ground. Looks like they've been there all day. Two human employees are standing next to the bodies, writing something down. It's a good thing they showed up to take away the corpses. You hate to think what kind of diseases could spread if the decaying flesh was left to rot out there. She's gonna kill someone. Good afternoon. Here's the news. You may have taken new measures to address the ongoing visitor invasion. As of now, they have organized quarantine zones to detain potential dangerous suspects. Females also identified a new visitor sign after experimenting with those detained. Blood with red eyes. According to reports, females discovered the sign after observing detained visitors, noting that the creatures have increased with photosensitivity, causing the eyes to become inflamed and red. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Next up, a report on female were first emerged from hospital. Once upon a time, two brothers lived in a weird. The daily splashing of water made the river foam like a crisp beverage on a summer day. Later in life, the image of their childhood in mind, the two brothers started Bobba Brewery together. Since then, Bobba Cerny has become one of the best cooling beers both at home and in bars. Bobba Cerny beer, drink the good stuff, drink a lot. Now available through the Forest Food Delivery calling element of it. What is it and why was it formed? The Federal Emergency Management Agency is a special government service that was formed to ease the emerging crisis, helping to address the many problems caused by the visitors' invasion. It's not known for sure what exactly the agency is working on, but we can say with confidence that our affairs in reliable hands. The agency is made up of experts in various fields, including many distinguished scientists and noted researchers. If a female employee appears on our doorstep, we recommend you cooperate with them and follow the instructions. It will help us help you support FEMA and join the fight against visitors. My soul burned out long ago, maybe that's why I'm so cold. Shouldn't someone's soul burns me like everyone else, at least my flesh was warm. Said the killer and you talking why my eyes aren't red. Don't let me stop you waiting is what I said. You know? Damn, I knew it. She's gone. Need to test. Go and check on wide open, turns out. It's fine. Or are you out there on your own? Auckland was cramped, loud as hell, zero comfort. I wanted out, wanted to see the world. So I grabbed the backpack, a couple of sodas, some snack bars, and this old friendship bracelet I made it back in school. My left parents probably didn't even notice it, not that I care. Since then, I just wander around, crash wherever I can, and honestly been fine so far. At least no one's on my back, and I'm my own damn boss. Oh, right now there. Makes no sense. Alchemist sound effect. I need to fully program uncompromised streams and conspiracies. Today we'll be discussing the truth about Elizabeth's special past nightclubs settings and expected employee of how did they steal all of his documents? It was announced that information. Damn it, I knew we wouldn't be allowed to reveal the truth. You know his house, which he just painted white, has burned to a crisp and is now black and black. Could someone have burnt it down on purpose? What happened to your neighbor's family's name on Solar? Worried thoughts swirling your head and you're overcome with a feeling of incomprehension and helplessness. Pale creepy man is standing on the street smiling, telling someone to cover their head in the helmet. It's the head of a soldier, his face frozen in terrified grimace. You're not sure what scared him more, fellow visitor or his own impending death. The entire squad of soldiers that just arrived yesterday is dead. Looks like there was a massacre out there, but bodies are scattered across the whole street, and one of them is missing its head. Did that pale creepy stranger kill them all? Not for female we're making house call, but I mean, why should I trust them? I can show you my credentials if it will help you at ease. Anyways, this is really moving groups and everything. Why are you in a protected key? It should be like that too. No, but you could buy some if it would make you feel easy. We're still in the process of studying the sun's effect on the environment. It's important for us to be careful, science, since we're spending so much time outside. So what happens next? Of course, but we can't action our points down there. So we'll take one of the people staying in here to our laboratory. We'll have them do a few tests so we can make sure everything's fine. Then we'll send them back. It's back. Yes, once you have more information, we'll provide instructions to all citizens. No reason to worry at the moment. We'll just take one person and try to get them back to you as soon as possible. So we're how's it going? You can see how gnarly things are out here. What the hell is going on? Be for real with me, dude. What did I miss? Zombies, dude, I knew it. Bro, you can't like totally calm me. I've seen so many movies where this happens, dude. I'm basically a survivor. Just clue me in. We dealing with classic slow zombies or the gnarly fast? Is it like brain virus, a layer of another matter, or are they just freaky undead dudes? The answer to that totally changes the game plan. Also, you got a shotgun like Nate. You're gonna need hella firepower to make it through this one. And food, man, like low. Hell, even saying you really have no idea what's happening. Sherman's a missile here. On their fellow man, harshing elements with all this doom and gloom. And after all that stuff on the news, the eyes are like, man, dude, the movies, man. They got it all drama, betrayal, intrigue. Are way more fun than books, bro. I always wanted to end up in a movie someday. I appreciate it, man. Man, this might be the rarest thing that's ever happened to me, like ever. I should totally make a movie about this someday. Hi, let me in. What happened? My dad, they killed my daddy. Why did they do that? I don't know. They were just sitting with daddy in the kitchen, and they did something, and they set the house on fire. When I ran away, I could hear them laughing. You'll help me? I'm scared. Bro, these little guys don't get no. Hi. You open or not? You open or not? You know that old man? Too many Christians, yes and no. Thanks for following, Frederick. Appreciate the follow. How will help you? Who are you? I dance. Alette, you can tell? Did someone send you here? Don't think so. Why matter? Hey. I don't think you're human. Prove that you're a person. 2 arm, 2 leg, 1 head. Not enough for you. I pass the test. You open or not? I'll make myself home here. Come on, kitty. Time to run and enjoy. No one's coming out tonight. Good afternoon, you're watching the news. Due to a sharp increase in suspected visitor sightings, FEMA has announced that it's enacting new protection measures. Effective immediately, a full quarantine will be enforced across all major population areas. Travel outside your city or to nearby villages is strictly prohibited. Please stay within your designated area. In addition, FEMA has revealed a new visitor identification procedure. Hairless armpits. FEMA support reports that the visitors have no visible hair in this area, making it a useful identification tool. This agency is asking citizens to bear with the test and comply with their schools' quarantine zones. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house every day. Next up, a report on what you can do if you spot a visitor. FEMA suggests that the visitor's phenomenon may be infectious or pose thus far undisclosed biological threat. For this reason, it's critical to report any potential visitors and isolate them immediately. If you can't hand over a visitor to a quarantine zone right away, shoot them a special request to appear before. During the new collection round, an employee will take anyone who has this paper for examination. That's all for now. Kitty is here. What more you need? Why here? What a dumb question. You open the door, ask yourself, for what? For what am I for? It's all the same to me. Place is place. Said go here, so went here. I don't want anything. I don't want any nothing. Not you. What matters is you keep the place comfy for Kitty, the rest who care. Teeth. Eat your walking signs. You did a lot by the tasting of one tasting. What is conscience? The key. You reach out and pet the cat. Sound 891, 533, and we'll connect you with the perfect conversation partner. He's gonna chat. Lord, a lot of potatoes. I want my mommy. I don't know. They came in and started talking, and Dad said they were wrong, and then they said, Daddy. Girl calls out for her father, and also inside service. What were you doing before the clinic comes on? Oh, bro, I was just chilling, watching flicks, hanging with the homies. And now no more movies. No more hangouts, bro. What am I doing? TV just loops the same thing, panic commercial, my homies don't even pick up anymore. Heard some big shots saying now's not the time for fun, this is a crisis. And it's true that, well, fun never ends in Fun Town, dude. No worries at all, I got you. Hold up, bro, gotta watch the shit show upstairs. Dante. Phone relay. Hello, you've reached phone relay. We'll connect you with your perfect conversation partner shortly. Please hold. Hi, hello. I need to talk to someone. So much has happened recently. I tried reaching out to friends and people I know, but nobody answers. And I found out about phone relay. Maybe it's not the best place for me to be pouring my heart out, but I don't have much choice. I know it's not right to burden a stranger with my phones, but you have no idea how much just talking to someone will help me and would make me feel so much better. Would you mind listening to me? Thank you so much, thank you. I think it might be easier if I tell you a little about myself. Anything in particular you'd like to know? I'd love to try calling them again, but I don't know how. When the cataclysm started, I decided to leave my hometown, fly as far as possible from the heat. I promised everyone I'd call regularly and check in with each one of them and see how they're doing. But when I got here, I couldn't reach them. Later, I found out why their phone lines had been cut. The whole city was cut off from the rest of the world. Now I'm here, safe, but all my friends. The thought of never seeing those I care about again terrifies me. I miss the quiet days when life felt simple and the future was something to look forward to. I miss them, not so much the city, but the people who stayed. Most of all, my best friend. He wanted to come with me, but I couldn't, and I promised him we'd keep in touch, that I'd call him, but I think he was in love with me, He cared about me so much, always supportive, always ready to listen every day, realized we liked each other. I wanted him to confess his feelings first, but I guess he just couldn't find the right moment. And then the cataclysm started, and there wasn't any time for that. Regret not telling him first. Well, you know a little about me, now it's your turn. I'm not used to talking about myself. Don't be shy, I'm ready to listen. I'm lonely. I had a tough relationship with my father. No longer part of that family. Now all I have is that house. Now all that left is this house. I'm sorry, it sounds like you're not too thrilled about the house ending up with you. Would have been better if it had burned down. Can't possibly imagine how much you hate your father if you want the house to burn down. Hey, thanks again for talking to me. Goodbye and stay strong, okay? Emergency Management Agency Medical Division. We are now able to provide consultation services regarding official visitor screening procedures. Please state your question. What should I know about the teeth sign? For accurate testing, we recommend avoiding tobacco products. Smoking may affect the condition of your teeth, leading to unreliable results. Please state your question. What should I know about the nail sign? Since you have a reading of your visitor status, please refrain from washing your hands before examination. Water may remove surface residue, which could lead to erroneous/or false results. To ensure that underarm tests are accurate, you must avoid any contact with water. Refrain from showering and washing your hands. Please state a question. What should I know about the eye sign? For accurate screening, please avoid coffee and/or caffeine-containing beverages. Caffeine is a known cause for both insomnia and nervousness and can also lead to bloodshot or red eyes. Please state a question. Thank you. Thank you for cooperating with the Federal Emergency Management Agency. Oh, sleep time. You're looking at the ruins of your neighbor's house with sun sky. Happy family lived there until recently now, and they first showed stranger feeling everyone was US if you knew this was coming. As if death was coming to that house also very soon. Neighbor's dead. You see a human skull decorated as steak, still wearing a helmet. His skin has been burnt black, and it looks like someone has yanked out his teeth. The head must be out there for all day. You can't shake the feeling that this grisly display is a birthright probably left behind by the creepy pale visitor. Human officials are inspecting the site of the recent massacre. By taking all the dead soldiers' equipment and weapons temporarily, probably didn't expect the pale visitor to survive against a group of armed soldiers. Now there are a few more body bags. Good evening. I'm with you. We're running a routine inspection here. Don't worry about it. What will you return the person? Return. Ah, sir, our team's already been here. After screening is a mandatory counseling period. They'll be staying with us for a while. After that, they'll be sent back from the quarantine zone. I'm not interested in these tests. You mean this is not a choice. One way or another, this is happening. The sooner you cooperate, the sooner it will be done. If you are unable to immediately transfer suspects visitor to a quarantine zone, issue them a mandatory appearance slip. What did he think of that guy, the one in the city? He's just doing his job. I feel that everything's been decided for us, a blessing with you say. Or do you want to fix it all by yourself? I'm doing what I can. What exactly can you do? Can you ward off death? Stop the floods, the fires, the decay? The only thing you can stop is a heartbeat. Listen, you alive. Hold on. Still scrambling to survive in this new world. Survive. Are we? Why? Dogs rule the world now and only dogs survive here. You just understand what I mean? Yes, things will never go back to the way they used to be. Life changed, you're falling out. Next time we meet, things will be interesting. What if all the cats with you? What to do with the one who brought it is for you to decide. How did you know about the cat? See further than most, a gift is given. I didn't see all, but you know. I know what awaits further down the path you walk. Something terrible comes to meet you. You're not the cause, but yet you will feel its touches all the same. Perhaps someone mentioned it on the radio. Will you listen? What am I supposed to do with that information? What's going to happen? I can't say more. I already said too much. Treat this as advice if you wish, but in 2 days what yonder testing pretends to. When I first came here, I felt something strange. The love feeling has subsided somewhat. I think we are on the right path. Hope to see you again soon. Boy, all world's gone, Tom. The sin of society and all the beasts have come out to play. I know my whole bag. What are you talking about? Are you one of those beasts? We're all animals, man. Keep denying it, and they'll just eat you alive and evenly the burns. This is the new golden order. Might makes you right. Anyone who stays otherwise will be dead as a dog. I'm not stayed in any one of them too long. Seen the same everywhere I go. Fear blinds people to the bigger picture. You've still got proper order here. That's a rare thing, Sunshine. I'm curious to see how you keep it. Suspicious. Still got a suit on. Ah, that's how it is. It's good to hear from you again, Sunshine. Anybody got room in there for a stand-up guy like me? So much not. I don't know you're really a stand-up guy. I think I got the biggest heart of any man you'll ever meet. Try might punch out folks, but perfect teeth and pretty eyes, but only because I hate them. Come on now, I'm messing with you. Don't go getting all stuff on me. One or two weird traits doesn't make you a visitor. I will never hurt anyone over their teeth or their eyes or whatever they're saying on TV. You sound kind of tipsy. What's up, King's breakfast this morning? I guess my body's meal and beer for breakfast, wine for dinner. Tasty, healthy, even counts as dieting. If you do it right, I mean, feast your eyes on the sun. Yeah, relax. I'm just pulling your leg again. Don't hold against me these days. I could laugh. It's all wiggle. And why not drown out misery a little, dealing with everything going on? So it's just too much. But all jokes aside, you letting me in, but seems chill. I'll be all alone otherwise. What is that tap? Emergency broadcast. Wildfires are now sweeping across forest regions. Experts believe abnormally high solar activity is to blame, while the full-scale disaster remains unclear. Fire crews from nearby cities have been deployed to contain the blaze. Despite the fires, others continue to terrorize the nation. UMA's announcing new identified signs to aid the public in the fight against the visitors. Horror film photography, dark patches appearing on a capture image. The strong indicator that the subject may be a visitor. Stay calm and remain indoors during death. Up next, word from our sponsor. Each day spotting a visitor is getting harder and harder. Signs aid the search, but do you ever find yourself wanting a foolproof way? Introducing our new revolutionary aura sensitivity photographic film. Expresses the soul's energy, allowing you to at home to discern human from a hostile visitor. Take a photo, and if you see black patches, you found a visitor. Now, a word from our sponsor. They won't stop you fuel the drive. Energetic, you're alive, while invigorating and enduring then quenches your thirst. Now, from our forest delivery order at 08079. Damn. This is dispatch. Check quarantine. Status code. Versions It's 328 MXS is Then just fine, buddy. I took a peek inside the fridge. By the way, man, if I knew you had that much beer, I'd score anywhere. Your uncle work at a brewery or something. Whatever, you can keep your secrets. What a mess, huh? In a different world, you could be drinking cold ones and watching a big game. You eat and me. No, I was just. Oh, alright. So, I had a lot of photos taken, truth be told, just never really got around to it. Only have a few minutes. What's that? I'll take it. I see. It's okay here, but I wish I was at home. When can I go home? Maybe later, it's being renovated. Anytime soon, your house will come. Okay, so they're going to get me soon then, and they'll take me to a new house. Or will they take me back to the same one? Are they making me a new room? Daddy's still coming for me, right? You should stay here for now. I'm not going anywhere without Daddy. He's coming to get me, right? I saw him get up and leave. I was only away, but I saw him. Green eyes. Why do you look like that? Let me see. So, on woman crying about a wounded husband. Can't even tell if he's alive or dead. Tears streaked, she drags his heavy body away from the gunfire. You're left with a single thought, thing will only get worse. Athlon female solicitor. Bodies of those who tried to. Hereby stands a man responsible for female officer. He holds a rifle, smoke still drifting in the background. Hundreds of people rushed into the houses. They bang on doors to switch shouts, but it seems no one is willing to let them in. They're gonna come here. Alright. Damn! The city's gone. No one's coming to me. The program with breaking news. Reports of civil unrest are coming in for a neighboring city. Due to unresolved circumstances, FEMA forces have sealed off the area. Please remain in your homes. Stay where you are and await further instructions. And remember, support FEMA and join the fight against the visitors. That's the latest for now. Next up, some ads. Up next, a special report of the nature of the visitors. Where the visitors go, creatures from the underground. No, this is neither a sci-fi novel nor a cheap headline. This is our new reality. Rumors continue to swell about the visitors' true origin. Are they aliens? They are. The Walking Dead. A lab experiment goes wrong. According to authorities, these are all just space studies show that a visitor isn't a human. It's a human who has come into contact with an undetermined biological agent. Methods of transmission remains unknown, and FEMA urges everyone to stay alert for the signs of visitors. If you've been exposed or unsure whether you might be a visitor, call the FEMA hotline on tired, can I just play by myself now? What do you mean? I saw TV in your room, can I watch cartoons? And also maybe you could invite me over. Friend Eloise. This is her phone number, 733-748. When the grown-ups invite her, they let her come, but if it's me, they'll just tell me off. Don't know what you saw, but I think it has. That might not be coming for you, I don't know what happened to him. Saying he's not coming, what do you say? What did he look like last time you saw him? He was good. I hit him, so I don't remember. That's what I thought. You know, as a girl in space, I was just going to think about something else. Was it worth to run her life again? She was society. I don't know. I'm not blaming her. There's a reason to make things even more unbearable. What'd you say? Let's see if her friend comes over. Hello. I'm speaking with your daughter. Would it be okay if your daughter came over to play with her? Our little girl, she died. We had to kill her. We killed her, it had to be done, believe me. Every sign matched what we were being told my husband and sister. Young child, don't you judge me. She was a visitor, all the signs matched, there was no doubt. Why am I even explaining myself to you? Go to hell. Damn! He's chilling. Email officers are trying to leave. I don't know what's going on, I just want to get out. Someone please help. Damn, that's crazy. Surely we get some normal people. Group of affected stand by neighbors' burn house. They likely want to take shelter here, but is there any place left to hide from all this? Any place in the world? Come here. On the path stands a man armed with an assault rifle. He looks completely insane. His jacket is covered with torn out teeth, eyes, and who knows what else. It's hard to make out what he wants. What if they're trophies? What if he kills not for defense but for sport? Whatever the case, you hope you're not his enemy. He's chilling. Yeah, he's gone. On a pole hangs a note of the sign that reads, "You took everything from me." Was he robbed or did FEMA take his family? Your mind races, but there's no answer, only guesses. Please be more guys. Please be more guys. Love her here, lean on me. You maybe have a room for us? Are you both sick or just want to? You all suffer from depression to some degree. You have things ahead of you before this jump off the sun. Maybe in following the news, it's all been leading up to this, but I don't think the sun's going to actually explode. What are you going to do next? Are you tired of carrying her? Let's find somewhere my sister can feel a little more comfortable. We'll create a new life for ourselves. They say our lives are livable, but I disagree. If anything, it should get easier from here on out. Copper instead walks for us and has a condition. She's been like this for a long time. Maybe she'll be able to snap out of it. Probably. You're on the other side of the door. Footsteps. What if I crash it tonight? Too tall. Please so chill. There's enough anger out here already. Times are tough, but there's still so much worth fighting. Make next generation are just the joy of our life itself. We keep telling ourselves it'll be okay, then maybe things will get a lot easier. I'd like to be plenty of reasons I can't tell you what should make you happy. What you used to love doing before all this happened. Trying to remember what you enjoyed. We can't allow ourselves to wallow in despair no more. It's fine, but maybe there's something I can do. Stop beaming at this. Is that interesting? Better take your nerves and praise it. If I can learn too much, start eating. Start eating. And from there, meet more things you can get about the past. Alright. Hell no. Every day you let me have. Caught up in the midday sun cold. Forest fires. I'm the only one who lived in my school. The rest take off the buses. Let them leave. The other one shift eternally. Also, there are no multiples now. Remember this candle. Let's get treatment if you can't trust who's treating you. This coffee. Is it helping me now? I'd have been better off putting out those fires than dying out there with my buddies. Don't have much time left anyway. You don't trust me. Coughs. I've got them. I'll give it to you if you let me in. Once that I learned that the fires have spread to the cities. Wednesday. Good afternoon, this is the news. We bring you an important update. Now details have emerged regarding a recent incident that unfolded in the city. Seems one of the city's quarantine zones have come under attack from an unknown individual. Suspect's motive remains unclear at this time, and it's unknown if the attacker had any accomplices now known of it. Several unverified individuals have also escaped the quarantine zone. That's in the heartbreak of death. It's a cry that drains the soul, or worse, the emptiness in the distant funeral no growing in the bells toll for us all, and as we listen, thoughts caught in wax. Infernal nest where visitors thrive, tangled deep in sticky sustenance, cerumen what? Up next, a special report on the temporary suspension of corpse disposal. This incident has sparked numerous theories. Some reports describe a lone shooter, while others mention an armed group dressed in clothing. However, the city's greatest challenge may still lie ahead. Due to the lockdown measures imposed, corpse disposal in the surrounding areas has been temporarily suspended. Residential inspections, however, will continue as scheduled. If you're unable to locate the deceased, do so immediately. If not, please wait until the situation is resolved before surrendering any accumulated evidence. That's latest for now. Stay tuned. Those weren't the ones who attacked the quarantine. I saw what was there. Let's need to get the most strength if only someone could live. I can tell her with a lot of things I was able to give her. That they said I couldn't even get her in the top of the night. Nothing has changed right yet, but thanks for asking. Depression can make things really complicated. I'm afraid that if something happens and we need to run, she won't even find it in herself to stand up. That she won't even be able to eat anything because she can't find energy to chew or swallow. I'm tired too. I think I'll rest a bit. Just don't tell me my sister. I don't buy into all this flapdude horror business. You could do everywhere we end up. That's how I own choice, not any of them. Where's that? Oh, seriously. What? The door. We were affected by a female acid onto unit. Through the door remains the basement still seems to be intact. Some people say, how long can this keep hiding? Our dogs are in the streets. Their bodies bare, swallow bones, hunger, and inside the house you don't feel it. And now you can't shake the feeling that it did not to go outside. Hey, what's up? What's up, Emma Johnson? Still here. My day's going good. What about you? If you're still here. No. Small groups carrying their belongings gather nearby. They whisper careful not to be heard by female officers. Speaking loud. Now the hanging man looks like a grim welcome sign. While I'm playing. No, I'm not a human. First time ever. Seen a few videos, but like not fully. I wanted to see how like what was gonna happen to my story. I do. It's interesting. Because you have to make choices, so whatever choice you do impacts whoever you get, right? And how the story goes. So even if you see a video, it's going to be different for everyone because you make different choices. We require more test subjects from you. The sooner we get them, the better. What's going on in the city? Repercussions. Keep resisting and there'll be even more outbreaks than need wiping out. Hiding visitors only make them multiply. And that only leads to more violence. How long is all this going to continue? Yeah. It's pretty interesting. We're still studying the cause of these events. They stay out of your way. Hard to say when things will return to normal. We need to run more tests to keep things under control. Cooperate with us and this will all be over before you know it. You have to hand it someone over to you again. Yes. This time we'll need to. Doesn't matter who, just hand 2 of your residents over now. I think we'll be back to normal soon. Mind if it helps. Remember, help us help you. Thank you for understanding. We'll bring these 2 back before you know it. No, not the kid. You play other games? I do. I'm also currently playing Dying Light the Beast. Played that yesterday for like 2 hours and 40 minutes. Yes, your house is perfect. I can feel it. What exactly do you feel? Death. Death has taken a liking to your house. She's quite fond of it. Yeah, I like the game. I've played all the Dying Light games. Pretty interesting in my opinion. Find it really fun. Do you play games? Don't know how many have died here, but her presence is strong. Even why you dressed up. We are the harbingers of a new faith, the orators of a hollow doctrine. Death hath come, she wishes only to soothe humanity to free us from our chaos, bitterness, and blood. We are simply helping it draw close. Do I play other games like I play, not really, like I can play any game that I have. Fortnite, COD. No, I just watch stream because of my PC. Oh yeah. Sorry, horror games. Is it the only way to find salvation? There's no going back. So what is it you want? Well, you can still play like this game. This game doesn't take much. Like good PC. Doesn't take a good PC to like run. Your house is perfect for it. Yes. This influence is strong here. Yeah, it's like a real like simple game. Doesn't take much graphics. What's been happening here anyway? In any case, let my brothers trespass here, protect them. They must survive long enough to complete the task. Alright, so we'll end up banning after all. Watch over my people and remove. If one of them dies, your house will be reducted to nothing. Forgive me, but there would be no other way to accomplish our divine mission. All good. Thank you. They shall not need much time, but still watch over them. See you later. I'll come to check on them. Keep your distance, huh? Good. That improves your odds of survival unless you're observed. How have I been streaming? Well, for this stream, an hour 20, but I started streaming yesterday. It's my second stream. Didn't really talk yesterday though. It's like I'm trying to practice speaking through streaming. Go show them your teeth, please. Alright. A couple days pass, they butcher everyone in the house, then they run off and do it all again. No justice. I don't hide, I am just justice. I bring order. What? What do you mean what? I don't hide, I am just justice. I bring order. Let me guess, is that a broom in your hands? What's a funny way of looking at it? Sure, it's a broom. I could sweep away the filth with my bare hands, but this just makes it easier. The most effective way through lock him up in a house and torture. And anyone who feels sorry for visitors might as well be one. Hold it. You already asked your question, now I'll ask mine. Anything going on in this neighborhood, any threats I should keep an eye out for? Just one, half naked, so it wasn't wearing any protective armor. Interesting, you actually saw him? Yeah, I believe you did. You don't talk like someone who's in the habit of spreading rumors. You've got my attention, I'll be back again. He's gone? Oh, I don't like this guy. Look at his mouth, it's taped up. Or stapled or whatever. What's wrong with you? Sam looks at you, eyebrows raised. He seems unable to answer. Someone sew your mouth shut. He mumbles something while waving his arms. You can't be sure, but his cheeks seem wet with tears. He's standing there mumbling, just asleep already. Startles him. What are your hobbies? Gaming? Yeah, just gaming. Go to the gym as well. A moment passes, then he turns and walks away. What about yours? Since you don't really do much gaming. Thank you, thank you. Good afternoon, you're watching news. FEMA is currently assisting victims of the quarantine zone attack. Due to overcrowding in existing facilities, the agency has made the following decision. Evacuated residents will be temporarily housed in buildings on the outskirts of the city. Fortunately, local homeowners are cooperating with FEMA and have offered shelter. As of this report, only a portion of the escaped individuals have been located. Thankfully, a new identifier has been announced by officials earlier today. Bleeding gums. If an individual showing this condition comes to your door, do not engage. Wait for a scheduled FEMA patrol and report the subject to the relevant authorities. And remember, stay where you are and await further instructions. That's the latest for now. Next up, a special report on a dangerous new cult. Are you interested in any games you want me to stream? The visitors aren't just hiding among us, they may be infiltrating our very thoughts. Multiple cities are now reporting outbreaks of organized cult activity. Charges against them include ritual sacrifice, worship of an unknown deity, and possible ties to visitors themselves. According to these new reports, the cult has taken a public stand against FEMA. What began as a harmless and evangelizing has now escalated into direct action. Some experts believe that the cult may even be responsible for the recent violent incidents in the city. Viewers are urged to avoid contact with these so-called new believers. Aiding or sympathizing with any cultists may result in the arrest of criminal charges. That's the latest for now. Stay tuned. We're gonna get some cultists. This is an infected resident speaking. FEMA kicked you out like they did us. We're sheltering in the basement of our own house. That's the neighbor's house. It's close to the hermit's place. We don't have much food left if our war will start. If anyone can spare some food, please help us. We really need it. Where are they? Oh, how'd they get in? So I didn't see them. Oh. Where are they? Lost souls just like the countless others who walked this path to earth. We yearn for peace or stillness eternal, and we have found the path to her death. Why do they tremble before her? Is it truly unknown they feel the lashings of dogma burn into their souls? For millennia we clawed at the veil, speaking life's meaning, and lo, its answer was laughably simple. Death is our purpose, and we are her followers. They shall warn us with a golden grace. He looks good. Are you afraid? You're observant, Homer. Now, unlike my brothers in faith, I still struggle with fear. Torments me. What lies beyond life? What does it feel like? Our mentor teaches us it's neither heaven nor hell. This is something else, but I can't seem to grasp it. If even he doesn't fully understand death, we will truly understand her. What if reaching messages to lead to where I want? Messages to lead. Yeah, this should work now. What if reaching her isn't enough? What if she is truly beyond comprehension entirely? I dare not question our mentors, for in his eyes I see confidence and understanding. He asks us to embrace faith and still resolve to be ready. Only then can we cross the rivers of dead and the mountains of burns and reach our death. stay in this room and pray quietly. We need some rest. Our journey ahead will be long and hard. She was chilling. An armed visitor hunter holds a group of staffers at elm when he stumbled by them by chance. You hear sniffs of shouting and crazy voices yelling. You will survive in this new world. Not those guys. Obviously not. Female officers stand over the dead dogs. One of them is jotting something on a tablet. Can a handful of people stop a horde of starving animals? Two female officers stand by a lamppost staring at the hanging man. Looks like they've finally gotten around to the main attraction of the area. Long time no see, how's life? Do I know you? Come on, you really don't remember me. We were. Hang on, your voice sounds different. When did you start living here? Nah, no way. Never made a mistake in my life. My memories still trap elephants that live even. My body definitely lives well living there. Come on, I walked a long ass way to get here. Won't you let me in, please? That's pretty suspicious. Spacious, mate. Want a good price? 2-1 guy. Changes haunting you, so am I, and I wonder about this deathless. All because of a word, once a word, but what a word is it? You know who I am, who mean is. Strange things happen around you. It's be tough, sounds like you need help. Why don't we try something new? A gamble of swords, if there are at least 2 of us inside the house. Open the door for me, because dogs are silent bodies now. Simple, but let's give it a try, but first you learn. Well, even we are rare sighted, kind of changes in the worst thing coming for you. I don't think I'd impact you. There are far greater things out there, so as well. Until we meet again. Howdy, my lovely wife and I are looking for a safe place to weather the storm. Would you mind if we crashed here for a bit? Only if it's no trouble. Does my house look like a safe place to you? What if you're trouble? Well, I guess we could go and look for shelter somewhere else. My old lady's exhausted. She needs a little rest. Can we stay for a little while? If it's not too much to ask, I mean. If I speak for herself, of course she can, honey. Will you say something? She's just really tired, I'm sorry. But maybe we can all talk together another day. If we ever meet again, of course. Right, darling. Oh, forgive me. I shouldn't be pushing you like this. Thank you. Why are you just standing there? Come on, the nice man's invited us in. She's just feeling a bit shy, that's all right, sweetie. We'll get you rested up and back to your normal self soon. Oh, that's a new life change, maybe. Managed to adapt yet? How silly of me to ask you, do you live here very often? You look unusual. So you notice things, do you like it, baby? People keep remarking on my looks lately, even more than they used to. You're not much of a talker, are you? Tell me about yourself. Then maybe it'll help once you get it all out. But I won't force you to open up. I can offer you something most. These days, everyone's obsessed with the end of the world, but even in the loneliest soul needs a special kind of attention. The only thing I can give you that make you feel something. I never expected you to answer. You're still facing the end all alone, what makes things Looks like no one else is coming tonight. Good afternoon. Now for the news. Situations in the city's gradually stabilizing, but some fugitives still remain at large. Meanwhile, calls to special operations have resumed due to the new challenges have emerged. According to the latest reports, packs of stray dogs are now roaming the streets. The most reported team to address the threat. The agency has also announced a new identified sign of potentially dangerous individual skin irritation. Investigation into the attack is still ongoing. Whether the attack is active alone still remains unclear. However, there is no doubt that female contain both this and the ongoing physical threat. If you have any questions about recognizing residents of female hotline is open up 0451. As always, stay where you are and I'll wait further instructions. That's the latest for now. Up next, a report on the unfolding situation in the equatorial belt. Troubling news from countries in the equatorial region tonight. Widespread wildfires, extreme heat and drought are devastating multiple nations. Recent reports indicate temperatures so high that contact with the ground was enough to cause third-degree bands. The death toll remains unknown and evacuation is currently impossible. Our government has so far been unable to establish communication with authorities in the affected region. However, once conditions allow, female officers will be deployed to assist with disaster relief. That's the latest for now. Stay tuned for updates. Team was trying to jam all signals to keep things under wraps. They want to hide everything that's going on in the city. They're trying to upload all on the Slack, but you killed everyone in the quarantine zone. If you're still in the city, get out as soon as possible. Avoid female trolls that try to kill you. Hopefully we don't give anyone else back to them. Oh, he's so good. She's on nothing. Check in. I have this friend, you see, known each other since we were kids. He had an accident. He was hired to mine something up in the mountains. I don't know what he was up to, and frankly, I don't care. But then he threw his back out. Couldn't move for days. He worked so hard up in those mountains that the seagulls mistook his back out. Fine, it was his. They mistook his for a nest. Ha ha ha. Sorry about that. It's just the voice in my head that told me a really funny joke. We were on our way to visit my darling wife's mother, realized that just in time that we weren't going to make it on our own, and we all stumbled upon your place. Thanks again for letting us stay, by the way. Yes, of course, just please don't trouble my darling wife, she's exhausted. That's red spots. Dark spots. Life's taught me not to share who we are. The less you know, the better words to live by. All we're trying to do is get back home safely. No sudden moves, no surprises. Right, darling. Get another one. I should have said it. Thank you for your order has been accepted. We accept the delivery tomorrow. So now, should be able to leave. Whole group is dead. Hungry dogs. Zero of their remains. Spent shells are scattered near the bodies. Some must have killed them and took shells. Madness of this world has gone too far. That guy is gone. Cause this powerful firewood into a huge deep, but they plan to burn something that might like the so soon. Until then, how many innocent lives will be lost in the cause? Wait, this I can't get done. On the road stands a very small man. He holds a gas can and Molotov cocktail. Is he planning to burn the village? Does he not know these people are in quarantine? We need more people. It's the only way to catch me. Where are the people you talking about? Yes, the world is about to end. Keep playing games and take everyone themselves. What is it going to take to fix all this? Either we break the door down and clear out the full abandoned rat's nest, or hand over to people gratefully and not the first not handling again. That's all it was today. Let us not waste time. They're all dead. Back, trying to find that someone mentioned that. But I went through a few houses as fast as I could. It's just a female girl, this town of justice. What they only justice. Stalking guy who wasn't really joking. His house burned down, haven't seen him since. Send me, you're not one of them. Any part of you will do. You have a gun. If I can. I'll have to go down shooting them. Tell you something, there's internet. Once you look normal, they're always the best time. I haven't got time for this BS, I'll tell you. Good afternoon, you're watching the news. Situation in the city remains unstable in the recent lockdown. Some of the place hard beneath there has emerged and was all covered in side on the outskirts of the city. Some suggest that they may be preparing for a short repairs and political plans. Who believes this group may have been directly involved in the recent attacks on the quarantine zones. Unfortunately, due to an ongoing situation, neither people nor the military can spend a dedicated task force at this time. If any cult members approach your home, call the hotline immediately on says in these troubled times, the agency has also announced a new defense growth in the underarm area. As always, stay where you are and obey further instructions. As for now, updates and update on the conditions of the walls. The sun strikes again, scientists have realized that troubling new projections are current heatwave does not subside. Orders from the polar ice caps may lead to catastrophic flooding. Researchers continue to investigate the cause of the ongoing climate analysis. That's all for now. Stay tuned for updates. Bodies of those who were hiding in a neighbor's basement burned on the midday sun. Dogs feeding on them have fled scared perhaps, because they not ran off from fear or something tied up on the bonfire side, they decided to sacrifice themselves. Thought twisted mind, fear of death has covered all reason, willing to do the unspeakable when this kind of madness happens only after a few weeks. It's terrifying to imagine what could come next. Burning houses blaze, bright screams echo in the distance. You know that madman is behind all of this. Could your house be next? Will he come tomorrow next week? You'll likely meet that lunatic face to face in a matter of time. It's probably about the door. Naked heart beats holding up around your neck. And from around here, never been no one's stand. Like this, I used to for them, you got I waited until I passed out, snatched it, off asleep. I hightailed it out there, and there you has devoured. Probably not yet. Nothing about him except the skin of that's for the best, might be one of yourself, still my damn perfect woman. Because I just no harm instead, just They told me this would be our last little chat, everything's going to an end, either by our hand or your own. Something Clay was told me was a messenger. You feel it, yeah, death creeping closer, it's breathing down your next line. Why do you keep going? You only just now thought to us that, and how you consider that you were chosen. They sent me for a reason, to change something. The outcome's already decided. If not today, then tomorrow, if not tomorrow, then later. Have you let anyone of us into your home? Only the right rest of it. Where'd it come from? I don't remember. It doesn't really matter. So very tired. If I don't get some rest, I might mess myself. Depends on what's feeling up. So I was gonna say, can we get more around you staying honest to yourself. What's the comment? If they're are you into or not into? Something like that. I'd rather be honest. Well, fine. I suppose you can run it like back there before I got into the big four adjustment. Although in the contract, how much do you charge per night? Or pay what you want if you feel you have to. You see that look like I mean payable. Able to think a member of this learn small institution intends earns good money. Fine, we'll sell this properly later on with the contract. Excuse me, did you just say I should leave or set it threat? You might want to reconsider that tone. I can talk to my advisors about your options now. The contract means possible contribution and trust that will look very beautiful. Your forehead doesn't look at me. Look like no one else would tonight. Alright. Breaking news. Conditions in the city show no sign of stabilizing as it continues to worsen. With glaciers melting, sea levels are rising at an alarming rate, and coastal areas across the globe, including many major cities, are at risk of severe flooding. Severe lakes known to be contaminated with radiation have also begun to evaporate, with scientists worldwide warning that this could result in a toxic rainfall. If you hear thunder, seek cover immediately to protect yourself from exposure. Unfortunately, the setting continues to threaten another lockdown. FEMA has not yet captured all fugitives. It has now announced a new sign for identifying those at a rapid movement. Emergency broadcast. We interrupt this report due to the risk of an attack on our studio. If you have questions about identifying the visitors, end of broadcast. Let's learn more. This match told you arrested. Right. Do not burn bodies alive. That's what it says. Heat code for wellness. Burning prisoners. Phones to. Prison and. Where are they? Lights on. Give you some rest. Anything you need? For it to be alive, that's all. That's all I really need. Get you some water, what do you like? I'm not hungry, I just want to sit down. Myself. And once we get there, man, you can't even get back to me. I can't even bury him. What am I supposed to do? Oh, that's bread. Trustworthy. Night time. Let's see. Healthy remains of the buried bodies. Only a strange shapeless mass looks like sludge. You wonder if something melted in the collection of bones before swallowing the remains. If prayers mean anything, the creature will stay in the shadows. You fear your mind once ever seeks thoughts. Female as far as beyond your comprehension, just say, yeah, what was the document the cultist did? This is frozen in terror and agony as if they saw something before that. Every nearby house in ruins. Johan was the last one standing. No one else is left to shield you from the madman's ire. Whatever happens next, it will happen to you. In fact, not really sure whether how I can. If my brother tells me so godless, maybe he can get what I can say. No, he wanted to go there. Same as always, I even told my brother that I know about now his family's either buried or in different pieces. How do you think the bot ended up in small mess to begin with? Cowards like me. So my family like not long ago stopped me together even with screaming at the windows. His family up the back door ran off into the woods and down the rocks and they They were done for, but days later they found me with a small dead trees and shock. Eyes wild but alive, that's what I expect. I'd seen his family plans. Anyway, that's enough story time. Destination be your normal. That mouth wide, I'm not you know. Shit, you're filthy. He's over here. Oh shoot.